Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizard 101 video. Today, Lemuria Test Realm is out. I'm so excited. Later on, you bet your ass that I am going to be playing this on stream. But as of right now, I am recording the video of the patch notes so we can get into it. You can see here, there's some new highlights, some pretty cool things. We're going to go into it. So yeah, let's get into it. First off, discover the stolen lands of Lemuria. Currently on Test Realm, we're opening the sealed door to an exciting new world that is once familiar and strange and completely bonkers. What will you find there? It's a mystery. Let us know as we're just as curious. Along with the new world and all the exciting content it has to offer, we've made several improvements to existing systems, starting with the quest journal. It's been revamped to allow filtering of quests. With mainline and side quests to be complete, it's now easier than ever to focus on these most important areas of your questing goals. A cluttered quest journal is no longer an issue, which is nice. I really like that. Also, in the update are new features to adventure parties, continued balance changes to PvP gameplay, exciting new Beast Moon rewards, and of course a new selection of Beast Moon forms. Are you a fan of castle magic and making your castle the bling bling of the spiral? I'm only going to assume they're talking about Bling Bling Boy there. That's a reference for all you probably like 18-year-olds around there. Seek out Babbage Bassett for a bunch of new decoration options. Alright, that's basically the intro. Let's get into it. New World of Lemuria. A mysterious entity has appeared to the wizard in the guise of the Old One. Confused and lost and knows only one thing for certain. It must find the world of Lemuria. The only problem? There is no such world. Or is there? The answer lies in the most forbidden chamber in the Arcanum. Investigate the lost fragments of history and uncover a forgotten crime so monumental it shook the spiral. In the process, you'll discover a world of worlds, a mishmash of strange and familiar, overseen by the enigmatic, cute, but cautious lemurs. In this place, bears never learned to fight, manders never learned to serve, and water moles, well, they actually learned a lot. In the realms of Lemuria, heroes are forged, barbarians triumph in the untamed Badlands, while polymaths excel in the floating city sky. Sky City. Dyslexic. Monster hunters needed to protect the people of the gloomy night forest, and the wildlands are protected by a mysterious violet ghost. I'm not going to read all this, because if I read all of this, it'll take way too long, but I just wanted to read the intro real quick. But there's a greater danger than they can know, hidden for centuries amidst the jungles and deserted cities of Lemuria is one last great secret that, if left undiscovered, could unravel everything. Team up with the heroes of Lemuria and put things to right. Alright, that sounds exciting. I'm really excited to get into it. The character level cap has been raised to 150. Don't rush getting there. A ton of new content's ready to explore. On top of that, each school is getting new Lemuria themed shadow enhanced spells for the level increase. They're granted by completing the Lemuria main quest line. So, we're getting new spells, obviously some shadow enhanced spells, pretty cool. Want even more spells from your school? One of the first locations you'll want to visit as you level up your character is your school's professor. Every few levels, your professor will train a new school-specific spell. Coming in the second week of Test Realm, some of the professors will have new PvP-related spells, so we're getting some pretty cool things. Additional school spells are obtained from the various trainers like Sabrina Greenstar or Mildred Farseer, which can be found around the Spiral. Other sources may include Crown Shop offerings and packs and bundles like the Grizzlehelm Lore Pack and Immortal Lore Pack. So basically, there's a lot of new spells coming that will be pretty exciting in the future. Quest journal improvements. We already kind of went over this, but you can see here, let me open the image in a new tab. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see here, we have the quest log, we have mainline quests, side quests, different things. Basically, we're getting some new categories that will help keep our quest book from getting too cluttered. So you can see here, first, we have created a quest tab that corresponds to different categories. Second, we let you choose a world, which filters out only everything besides that world. Third, we let you mark non-mainline quests as hidden, which is really cool. And finally, for those who like the current way quests are being handled in the journal, we made a first tab represent the way quests are currently listed, so just everything. More adventurous adventure parties. We made some significant improvements to adventure parties. Have you joined one yet? Here's a few tips from Artie, our lead designer, feature on how to use it. You can now chat with the other online players in an adventure party by opening an adventure party chat channel. If someone in an adventure party is being unfriendly, the owner of the adventure party can now remove them. If someone is being removed by the owner, only the owner can invite them to join again. If an adventure party's name has worn its welcome, the adventure party owner can now change it. The adventure party owner can now designate another player as the owner of the adventure party. If the owner wants to leave an adventure party, they must designate another player as owner first and then leave. Your character can be less than level 30, and you can still join an adventure party if any other character on your account is at least level 30. Hidden from Friends now works for adventure parties too. If you're in an adventure party, you can easily create a group with online players. Create a group button on the adventure party detailed page. Groups that were formed from an adventure party are special and get a star. Players and groups that were formed from an adventure party can now request combat sigil assignments, which is pretty darn cool. So that means that if you always want your hitter to go last, you can designate them last in the group, which is really, really cool. Adventure party groups now have a group leader. The player that started the group becomes the leader, but they can change the leader by clicking the change group leader button. Everyone in the adventure party group follows the quest arrow of the group leader, which is pretty cool. All right, PvP updates. I'm gonna kind of go through these a bit faster because I don't care about PvP. Show/hide PvP rank. We have 2 new UI features this update. The first is to show PvP rank, so we can hide that. Inspect opponent. We've added another feature of the match results windows, which is inspect opponent, so you can look at their stats, gear, so on and so forth. Chess timer. At long last with this update, 1v1 ranked will be switching from the current 30-minute timer with a decision by Diego conclusion to a chess style timer. Here's how it works. Each player has a fixed amount of time on their personal timer, for example 10 minutes. During your planning phase, which remains limited to 20 seconds, your timer counts down. As soon as you select a spell, your timer stops. If you pass, there's a time penalty, so that's simply passing over and over again can't win you a timer match. When your opponent's planning phase starts, their timer starts counting down. So if you're curious, this is like, not exactly speed chess, but it's like timed chess. Basically, every time you make a move, it switches to your opponent, and they make a move, and it goes back and forth. This prevents matches from going on too long, and whoever reaches 0, if someone reaches 0 without a checkmate being declared, then that person loses. I think that this could work really well. I'm not exactly sure, but it seems like it could work well, I imagine. We've now added a setting for spells, no PvP enchant, which will enable for specific spells. As of this update, all shadow enhanced hits and all of the new gambit spells, see below, will be set to a no PvP enchant. This will bring the burst damage of hits down, while at the same time allowing players to use and enchant other spells in their library. We hope this increases the variety of spells used in PvP. So, all these changes only apply to PvP. We have a setting for no PvE enchant as well. With both settings flagged, we can exclude spells from enchanting entirely. Okay, so apparently they're making it so that certain spells can be enchanted, certain spells can't. I really hope they don't make it so that PvE spells can't be enchanted, because that would be a little bit weird. I feel like all of a sudden they need to realize that if they made it so a spell can't be enchanted and that spell has less than something like 1200 damage, it's going to make more sense to enchant an Ifrit or something anyway. So I don't know, but we'll see. Rochambeau. If you're a dedicated fan of PvP, you're probably aware of some of the big slate of spells coming for PvP. These new spells include 3 gambits, conditional spells that quickly advance you to a win condition, and 4 ramps, utilities that counter your opponent and set up your own gambits. There's a massive change to the PvP meta, but it seems pretty darn cool. New beast forms. Played through all the current beast forms in the Beast Moon events? You're in luck. We've got 5 more exciting beast forms for you to check out. The Balanced Rat Thief, the Ice Minotaur, the Life Elf, the Myth Wolf Warrior, and the Storm Colossus. New event rewards. Your hard work defeating challenging bosses and other players in Beast Moon events should be rewarded, which is why we've added new event rewards for both Beast Moon Hunt and Monster Mayhem. So you can see here, we have the rewards throughout the year, which is pretty darn cool, and we have some Spellement rewards. New pack preview feature. With some of the newer Horde and Lore packs, you can now use the inspect button in the crown shop and see a list of items you have a chance of getting in the pack. So you can see here, Wisteria Spelemental pack, you have a chance to get these Spelements. From the Marleybone Motorist Horde pack, you have a chance to get the Motorist gear, the pets, and then finally the mini trolley mount. Castle Magic improvements. Castle Magic allows you to make your house even more magical and welcoming to visitors. See Babbage Bassett in Marleybone for a ton of new offerings. So it looks like there's just some new Castle Magic things. I'm not too interested in this, so I'm just really going to skim over it. Castle Magic is something that's more for people who like decorating. I don't like decorating, so whatever. Miscellaneous. Players hidden from friends will no longer show online in adventure parties. Catch of the Day and tournament fish are no longer included in the holiday fish. Several spell cards which had blank descriptions now have them filled in. Various animation and UI adjustments, and various performance and stability fixes. So that's the test realm patch notes. There's some pretty cool changes. Mainly, I like the quest log, the adventure party one, and then obviously Lemuria. So when this is uploaded, I'm probably going to be live streaming already. I plan on live streaming for a long time today with Lemuria, but that's it for today. Let me know what you think of the changes in the comments below. Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Do you think that there's some cool things in this update? I think there's some cool things. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to go drop a like at the sub button, go support me financially on Patreon, and go join my Discord server. We are nearing 300 members. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.